I've been getting a lot of questions from people who wants to go into content creation for a living, who wants to do influencering. And then they ask me, Sami, I don't know where to start. Where do I start? Give me some raad. So, because we don't gatekeep over here, I'm going to share with you my wisdom nuggets. I don't know how wise my nuggets are, but we'll share it anyway. First of all, you need to be very clear with yourself about what is your motivations of wanting to do content creation. Because if you only want to do it to make a lot of money and be a it's probably not going to work out for you. Sorry to inform you. These influencers that you are seeing that's like millionaires who drives like Mercedes, Gelandewagens and who makes millions are from overseas, first of all, or they are lying about their lifestyles. Like, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Most of the content creators that I know is like any other small business owner, entrepreneur. Sometimes you have a good month, sometimes you have a good month. It's just you need to keep going with the times. For me, I started doing content creation simply to amuse myself because it was lockdown. I was bored. I felt like I had nothing to wake up for in the morning, so I started making TikToks to amuse myself and others, and it grew from there. My biggest step when you go into content creation is to be authentic. You cannot for a long period of time pretend to be something you're not. That's exhausting. People will see through you. Even if you do like character work or like comedy skits or whatever, you need to be authentically yourself. And even if you start gaining a audience and people start stopping you at Checkers wanting to take a photo, you are not special. A lot of it is you got lucky. So always remain humble, because any day your audience can decide we don't like you anymore, and then you're back to square one. So don't think you are fancy pants. That is my next tip. You are not special. We are all just here on a floating rock on earth. Now for the business aspect, once you start doing content creation full time, then it becomes your job and you need to take it seriously. So you need a kind of divide between you, the creative, and you, the business person. And you need to be a good business person in order to make this whole thing successful. People will try and shame you for it and comment things like, get a real job, or you sold out. But at the end of the day, Owens, they don't pay your rent, so don't give that any mind. So basically, stay authentic. Don't just do it for the money. You need money also. I enjoy a geldjie. Personally, I love seeing a debit order go through. It's one of my favorite things. But you can't just do it for money. You need to enjoy what you're doing. Once you don't enjoy it anymore, your audience will pick up on it. And then you need to set yourself up with the right tools to become the best entrepreneur that you can be, because that's basically the gist of what you are, is an entrepreneur. So my personal streams of income within content creation, I'm going to share that with you now. In South Africa, we are not part of the TikTok Creator Fund. What this means is we do not get paid for views or videos. If you see a South African content creator with a video with millions of views, they got paid for that. What that does is it grows your audience, and it makes people know who you are, but you don't make any money from that. People do make money from TikTok lives, but I can't really talk on that because I don't do the lives. I have once or twice if I have something to say, but I don't do lives often, so I can't really advise you on that. Once you start building an audience, and this takes different amount of time for everyone. For me, it took years to build an audience. Once you start building your audience, maybe then brands is going to start reaching out to you, businesses, and they're going to say, will you advertise my business on your platform that you built, and I will pay you for it. This is where you need to be very, very, very careful, okay? Because it's great. The first time a brand reaches out to you and wants to pay you to advertise their business, it's a lack of feeling. But personally, I turn down more brand deals than I take because I'm very picky about who I advertise on my platform. Not necessarily just companies that I don't like. Maybe it's something that I don't really personally use. or that I won't recommend to friends or family, or, you know, it's just not something that aligns with me, then I'm not going to take the money and advertise the business. Even though I like the geldjie. You need to be picky about what brands you work for. And also for me, I don't want that to be my main stream of income, because I don't want just advertencies on my page. Some months I have more than others. If I have a good month and a lot of amazing businesses reached out, then I'll have more adverts. But I don't do a lot of them because I don't want the whole page to just be full of adverts. At this point, you might get a comment or two from people complaining because you are advertising businesses. Like, that is honestly their problem, because you built that platform and you are doing advertising for the business on the platform that you built with your own time. And small businesses is the backbone of the economy. So you're basically helping the economy. That's what I'm saying. My next stream of income is merchandising, and along with that, copywriting. So, for example, this is one of my hats, Okay Bye, which I trademarked. So you can say it, but you can't print it on something and sell it. No, that is for Sami. Thank you very much. So I could buy a bucket hat, but it's reversible. I know. I have like caps. This one says maybe be more pleasant, which I think is good advice. This one says off you. So that's just some of the merchandise. These are new, so it's not on my website yet. But then hoodies and what merchandise. Then for me, it's my book. I write a book. I get royalties from that. I get paid royalties twice a year. Then we have appearances, MC work, shows, stand-up comedy shows. So that is the next stroompie. And then finally for me, it's acting, voiceovers, adverts, that type of thing. I only joined my agents this year, so I'm going to a lot of auditions. Acting is what I wanted to do since I was a kid. So I decided this year I'm really going to focus on that. So hopefully that's going to be a stroompie soon. It's not yet, but hopefully soon. These are my current main income streams. I also do get paid by Facebook. That is the only platform that pays me for views or for videos. I only recently started to qualify. I don't know what their criteria is. They just messaged me one day and said, you are now qualified to get paid. And I was like, that's nice, love that. And every month I get paid based off of the video's performances for the month. Sometimes it's a lekker amount, other times it's a low amount. It depends on views. So I don't really bargain on that, but somehow it has a way of working out that geldjie comes in right before a debit order needs to go off. So I'm very grateful for that. Oh, then we have YouTube. I can't monetize on YouTube yet. YouTube is very hard to grow on, but I'm working on it. Anyway, so that is the gist of how I earn money as a full-time content creator. It's different for everybody. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I'm open. I'm an open book, and I like to say things as it is. Before I go, I just want to thank the sponsor of today's video. You see what I did there? Simply Biz. I've been working with them for almost a year now. It's such an amazing initiative for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and for me as a content creator. There's so many amazing tools available to you on the Simply Biz website. It's 100% free. You can sign up using the link in my bio, the Linktree bio. You can go in there. And it's like free webinars and business funding and like all the tools you need to improve yourself as a small business owner and entrepreneur. And they have been a good friend to the Sami during my entrepreneurial journey. I love them a lot. Thank you, Simply Biz, for sponsoring today's video. I appreciate you. All right. Let me know if you have any questions and we'll chat again later. Okay, bye. Trademarked.